Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on some great new Steam sales that are running. One particular sale that is ending. But yeah, great deals all around, so let's talk about it. Now, these are deals available directly on Steam. I know some of you guys don't like to shop at third-party e-tailers. Whatever preferences you guys have, I am here to try to accommodate them in terms of these videos. So, these deals again. You open up Steam, you go onto the Steam store, and they're ready there for you to buy. So right off the top, we got a Tecmo Koei Easter sale, up to 80% off on various Tecmo Koei titles. Now, Tecmo Koei, not my favorite publisher, especially when it comes to their PC releases. Sometimes their PC releases leaves a lot to be desired, to say the least. They don't do the greatest ports in the world, but, when their games go on sale, that's when I recommend you to pick them up. And some of their ports are fairly good. Like, let's be honest here, some of them are fairly well done. So right off the top, we got Ninja Gaiden, the Master Collection. That is 33% off for $26.79. I really enjoyed the Ninja Gaiden titles. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and then Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge all in there. As action games, are they a little bit dated? Sure, but you're getting all three games for $26 and change. I feel like that's a pretty good price, all things considered, so I'd definitely give that a shout. Attack on Titan 2, 50% off for $29.99. Now, is this? Yes, this is Final Battle, so that's the version of the game that you want to pick up. You never want to pick up the base game. The base game right now isn't even on sale. It's $39.99. Final Battle is $29.99. You get the base game, you get the expansion as well. Obviously, Attack on Titan as an anime just wrapped up. Kind of crazy to see AOT wrap up, because while I wasn't consistently following it the whole time through, I would come in and out, especially being a manga reader and whatnot. AOT, to be honest, really was a big part of my, teenage years and growing up into my 20s, following Attack on Titan, and it coming to an end is really, one of the milestones of literally my entire life. It's Attack on Titan coming to an end, when Naruto came to an end. Those are big milestones in my life, but nevertheless, Attack on Titan, the game is surprisingly fairly good. Now, obviously, be a fan of AOT and you'll enjoy it much more. It's a little bit rough around the edges, sure, but they do a pretty good job in implementing the maneuver gear into a game, and I feel like they did a pretty decent job with this game. Now, the issue is, at least for me, when you don't have the AOT, original soundtrack in this game, and that's a big problem, and, you don't realize how big of a problem that is until you play the game. So, if you want to lower the audio of the game, pull up the AOT soundtrack while you play this game. Not gonna hold that against you guys, but it's a fairly well done game. $30, again, relatively expensive given how old it is, but it doesn't go much cheaper than that. The Fairy Tail game is $36 as well. I'm not big into Fairy Tail, so I can't really judge it based on that. But yeah, Fairy Tail does have some good openings, I will say that. Dead or Alive 6, 80% off for $12. You've got Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, 60% off for $24. Not a big Berserk guy either. I gave it a shot here and there, but never really got into it as much as a lot of other people. But there you go with that. Some other titles are discounted as well, but wanted to make mention of those off the top. EA is running a sale right now. This is really just a carryover from the spring sale, but damn it, the spring sale was so good, and there are some super, super good deals here that are definitely worthwhile to mention. I mean, you got, newer games like a Jedi Survivor. $31.49 is okay, but really, the good deals are on some of this cheaper, older stuff. Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, 85% off for $4.49. Now, keep in mind, Origins, unfortunately, does not have controller support, and I know with this game, the idea of playing it with the controller, given how it was designed, probably doesn't sound that, appealing anyway for those that have played this game with the initial release. But this newer audience that is getting into PC gaming, a lot of them literally exclusively play their PC as if it was a console and don't play anything keyboard and mouse. I know these days, I'm barely playing anything keyboard and mouse. If I jump into, let's say, a game of League, which I haven't done in years at this point, I'm playing everything with a controller. I can't honestly tell you guys the last game that I got super into that was keyboard and mouse. Even when I played MW2, an FPS, I'm playing that with a controller. I'm playing Halo Infinite with a controller. I'm playing everything with a controller these days. Let's just put it that way, but I do plan on circling back to the Dragon Age games at some point and, playing Origins and Dragon Age 2. gonna require me to play with KBM, so I will get to that again at some point, but 449 is great. Inquisition, that does have controller support, of course, that's $5.99. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is $9, which that deal may as well be highway robbery, as I like to say. Just a fantastic deal there. You've also got some other sleepers, like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for $4 is great. That's a great pickup. Star Wars Squadrons for $1.99, not too bad there. Battlefield 3 for $1.99, I mean, just for the campaign, I mean, Battlefield 3's campaign's kind of mid, but that game is so iconic in my opinion, and I remember when I was getting into PC gaming, like, Battlefield 3 was the one game that a lot of people were looking at. Fall of 2011, I believe, is when it initially came out, and it was like, man, BF3, you gotta play it on PC if you want the best experience. It was 32 players on console, 64 on PC. Visuals were just stunning on PC as well, just one of those games that I think brought a lot of people over to PC gaming as a whole. And also with its initial release, it was one of those games that was an Origin exclusive, and really the game that I feel like EA used to try to get Origin to pop off. And yeah, how'd that end up turning out? I don't know. I'm not here to get on that soapbox right now. But a lot of great deals available as a part of that. And then lastly, I do want to note that this PlayStation PC sale is wrapping up here shortly, March the 28th. I mean, you guys know the PlayStation first-party titles are literally what I like out of my video games. I get it, for some people, it's not their cup of tea, but for me, your God of Wars, your Uncharted, your Last of Us's even, Ratchet & Clank, those are my favorite games on the market today. I feel like Sony first-party, unfortunately, has been super lacking for a little bit. I mean, Spider-Man 2 was great, but you know, we're not getting the consistency like we had for a while because they've been so invested into live service for a little bit. But God of War, $25. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, $25, which is actually pretty decent. Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy there. Uncharted 1 through 3 not being on PC is so stupid, but you know, what can you do? Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, 33% off for $40.19, and Returnal, 33% off for $40.19. Now, those games, come on, Sony. Let's get those games a little bit cheaper. Like, what are we doing here? Those games at this point should be $30. Returnal especially should be $30, but Ratchet as well should be $30. Look, I love Ratchet Rift Apart. I thought it was a fantastic, fantastic game, but it should be down to $30, especially given that it's like a 10 to 12 hour long game. So let's get that a little bit cheaper. Spider-Man Remastered, $36. Miles Morales, $30. Those games as well, kind of expensive. I mean, I love Spider-Man 2018, but and the PC version is tremendous, but it'd be great if we could get that a little bit cheaper. But that game did very well from a sales standpoint, so it's gonna hold up for a little bit. Miles Morales, $30 as well. Last of Us Part 1, $40.19. The port is much, much better now than it was at launch, and I loved Last of Us 1. It's one of those games that definitely should be cheaper, but man, Last of Us 1 is one of those games that I'll be a sucker and I'll keep paying for that game as long as it keeps getting upgrades. Like, I will absolutely be a show for Last of Us 1. Although I couldn't be a show back in March of 2023 when it was legitimately one of the worst PC ports of all time, but what can you do? And then you do have Helldivers 1, $4, not Helldivers 2, of course, and then also Sackboy: A Big Adventure, for some godforsaken reason, is still $30, but yeah, there you go with that. I would recommend, obviously, God of War. Days Gone for $12.49 is great. For some reason, Horizon Zero Dawn isn't on sale. What's up with that? Sony, you trying to get $50 out of people for that? Because Forbidden West drop, I don't understand that. That's one of those games that I feel like would sell really well right now if it was on sale, but what can you do? I believe GMG does have it on sale, so you can pick it up there if you do want. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Some great sales here. Again, with the PlayStation PC sale wrapping up here very shortly. That EA sale, a lot of low-key bangers there. Definitely worthwhile to check out. But again, that'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.